guys, I'm Tasty T. Welcome to the channel. That's Captain Poke. We're on our first West Coast trip for 2022. Completely new location. I haven't been to for bloody years. These guys have never been to. We've got two missions today. First one's to try and find these old mines and have a bit of a squeeze, see what we can find, have a pan in the creek. And then the second one is we're going to try and head up into the Osmiridium fields and see if we can find the old camp and maybe do some panning as well if we can get to the creek. So we're on the track to our mine and we have a slight obstacle.
Well, I did. I thought I did.
It's just a slight obstacle, so what we're doing is we're nudging them over near it and trying to boing the suspension down enough so that they kind of fit. I'll just pop through here. That's a big log. Oh, yeah. That's under. Is good? Are you at full sponge? This is going to be a problem coming back out too. Yep. How pretty is this place? This track should take us to the silver mines, but that's a secondary interest. I'm more interested in the river we have to cross. I think it's this way. I don't actually know. But technically we're following an old tram line. There's plenty of dead wood down, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. This is why we bring the saw though. But slow progress today. Is what it is. Laying in the bush here, there's cool old sprockets and some kind of hub. This was definitely some kind of processing area. Nothing down there, bud. Things you find, eh? Yeah. Well, this was a tram line, and they cut the tram line through past these types of processing areas.
Mud washing, huh?
Yeah. Well, that was a really interesting little track. So here we are, and there's our river. I don't know about crossing that, boys. I get the feeling that's going to be a bit deep. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's already over the gumboots. What do you reckon? I know it's going to be sort of wheel deep, but...
Yeah, what's the exit like? Look at that log line over there.
Yeah, well, there's logs there everywhere. And it looks bloody... oh, yeah, nah. That's... no. Yeah, that's all absolute no. Cool thing is it's got bits of bedrock here. Nice looking bedrock. Plenty of gravels. Oh, there's sort of a love heart rock for my wifey. Or it's a map of Tassie. I don't know. I'll take it home though. What a magnificent spot. So I'm going to pull the pans out and do a couple of pans just here. There's a few heavies dropping out on this corner. See what we get in it. But realistically, a kilometre downstream is where I want to be, where the other creek runs into it. But it means crossing it. I don't know, Angie. I don't know. It fucking drops.
Fucking big rock out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's a little bit deep for this little black duck.
I mean, I'll have a go. Just put a fucking rope on it.
Yeah, we don't want you going downstream. There's no point. I mean, this was the goal. So we'll do some pans and have a beer, eh?
I know. It's full of fucking yellow all the way.
See what we've got. It's got some heavies in it. And one tiny little speck of gold just there. See that? See that?
Yeah.
It's goldy.
You'd probably want to go a bit deeper though, wouldn't you really?
Well, that's just off the top.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Always seem to find old beer bottles when you're at these places. So I'll take that home for the collection. But check this out. So this is the tram line here, as you can tell by all this rock that's been stacked. Cut straight across in direct line with where the old bridge used to be. And over here, check it out. They've dragged a couple of these logs in, and this is where they've been cutting their sleepers. So that's a full sleeper there. There's another sleeper there, all slabbed up. Another big block being cut out there, out of these. There's two other outcrops of bedrock just down that straight. So there's potential for this to be a good sniping spot. Or not. Depends how keen we get. This is a very, very awesome place to come and check out. Like I said, never been in here before. Bloody awesome. Imagine the old tram crossing over this.
No. With a good rowboat, one tooth could nearly get from Corinna to here.
Oh God. One tooth's probably got a shanty down here.
I heard she was 130.
I heard that too. She's still dripping with the seed of the prospectors from Middleton's Creek. Fairly certain she was the first person to import thongs into Australia as well.
Oh fuck, I hope you're talking about the feet.
Yeah, I am. Straight out of China they were. Oh, one tooth, the Chinese importer.
Well, cheers fellas.
Yeah, bloody oath. You all good? Steep little climb up out of this hill. Yeah, we're definitely coming back. We'll be re-bringing the wetsuits for the trip back. We're going to snipe that river. goes in there a fair way. I'm not sure what mine this is. It's definitely one of the old silver mines from this area. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, didn't bring a light with me. Hey! That goes in a little ways. Anyway, standing in a swamp. It's pretty cool. Beautiful bit of forest. What an amazing place. See how far into this we get. We're now heading into the nickel mining area and the osmiridium fields. I think we're looking for a track. This is it. I think this is it. I don't know. Section. Alright. That's a big landslip. Fucking hell, righto. Big landslip. Yeah. That's a massive landslip. Yeah, look at that. All the way down. Imagine bringing your horse and cart up here. I doubt this track's changed much in 120 years other than getting a bit bloody skinnier. It's still the same track. A bit overgrown. Hey! Fuck. Off, might need the saw. Yeah, definitely. So we're not lost, but we don't know where we are. I think that's a thing. Over that way is the Savage River. Just below us is 19 Mile Creek. And from what I can ascertain, we must be pretty close to what was known as Fenton's mine, which I think was that patch we were back down the hill there. I'm just going to go for a walk up here. And there's the tailings pile here. There's the tailings that they've worked off the top of her. I'm just going to go up there for a look. Pretty amazing spot. Well, that's cool though, because we're about to cook ourselves up a bit of sausage and bread and have a beer on top of the pile here. That's the big valley we just drove through. Down the side of this bloody hill, steep going. Yeah, pretty cool. Completely different rock to what I'm used to seeing down here on the west coast. Completely different. Oh, look at this stuff. It's crazy looking. It's obviously got something in it because they put drill rigs through. Geez, my bike was getting warm coming up there. The oil starts thinning right out and you hear the valves start to be not happy. Need to put some thicker oil in it, I think. What a view, eh?
I don't know, we're in the middle of nowhere. I tell you what, we've climbed up a fair way.
Yeah, that last pinch, that was probably 200 or 300 metres straight up. Gorgeous as that. Cook up time. Lunchtime. That'll work. Bit of bread, bit of sauce. Awesome views. Got tuies on the go. And a horror show over here. My wife's anaphylactic. She sees a bull ant, she needs a hospital. Oh, they've all gone. There was thousands in there before. So I don't think this is the place to set up camp at all. Haven't seen a snake yet.
No.
Quite surprising.
Is that a dead one on the road coming back down from that track?
Yeah, there was. But we'll have something to try and get down to this creek down here and do some pans if we can. I don't want to walk too far. We're all fat and old. So this is the old nickel mine up here on the mountain. Years ago when I came up here, there used to be an ore cart. The ore cart was just parked in there, but someone's obviously nicked it. And you used to be able to get these really cool pieces of nickel straight out of the shaft. But I reckon I'm going to be lucky to even find the shaft because the bush is all grown up. How's that for a view though? Savage River over that way. Caudry's Hill up here. 19 mile over there. Hemskirk Range over here. Here's the shaft in here. Got a bit of water coming out of it. Standard sort of hard rock shaft though. Goes in for a fair way. Solid as. That's where all that material came out from. Woo! Doesn't go in real far. They followed this vein. You can see the seam here. This is the seam of it. She cuts through that way. Yeah. You used to be able to get cubes of nickel out of here. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. Oh, fucking look at that. That's your nickel. That one's coming home. That's pure nickel in there. And that's what they were chasing. Isn't that crazy?
What were they using that for back then?
Oh, I'm not sure. All sorts of shit they were using nickel for. Mostly plating.
That's insane, isn't it?
That's crazy, man. Yeah, right over there is where we had lunch, on that ridge. We've come all the way through this valley and up this other mountain. Pretty awesome. Righto, hope you've enjoyed this adventure. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers.